So, heute schauen wir uns die Sondersendung zur Version 2.2 von Sendless Zero an. Ich konnte sie ja leider nicht live sehen. Deswegen habe ich mir gedacht, ich mache ein kleines Video dazu und schauen wir mal, was die neue Version bringt. Von den angeteaserten Charakteren bin ich ja eigentlich noch nicht ganz so überzeugt, aber vielleicht kann die Sondersendung das ein bisschen drehen oder sowas. Aber schauen wir mal, was sie alles ankündigen in dieser Version. Nachdem das Video selbst nur oder der Livestream selbst nur 34 Minuten lang ist, bin ich ein bisschen besorgt, dass es vielleicht so ein Übergangs ist, aber lassen wir uns mal überraschen. So, jetzt mache ich mich mal ganz kurz klein. So, ich hoffe, ich bin auf der Seite gut. Finden wir es raus, ganz einfach mal. So, dann legen wir mal los. Let's go.
Seed, you're early. Are you preparing for the interview with Mr. Z? Seed? Over here! Seed, please don't jump out like that. Aw, this little one isn't doing too well.
How many times do I have to tell you? Stop eating flowers!
I've been standing behind you for a while now. You gotta work on your recon
Diese mit den
skills,
sind jetzt schon.
I noticed Seed hiding a
Oder
while
3,
ago.
je nachdem.
You jumped as much as I did, Magus.
Markus auch mitzählt.
No, I didn't. Also, use proper titles while on duty.
Aber schauen wir mal.
Okay, Captain Magus.
I'm so sorry, I'm running behind schedule. I hope I'm not too late.
Being late on my watch means...
It's okay, Mr. Z. What Captain Magus means is she's glad you made it here safe. Mr. Z, I left you a scooter at the helipad.
How considerate of you, Miss Seed. I'll be right there.
Inna. Poor round little Bang Boo having to hurry all the way here. Good thing Mr. Z didn't hear
Das ist eine
that.
Being round
Urusprache.
and
Ich krieg
little
die Krise.
He did hear it.
It's great cover for gathering intel. But thanks for the scooter. It was a big help.
Sind japanischen
I didn't
Aufsatz.
realize New Eridu had such a thing.
More compliments, please. I like them.
Then, let's begin, shall we? Dear proxies, welcome to the ZZZ Zero special program. I'm New Eridu's best intel broker, Mr. Z. The undercurrents of conflict in Wi-Fi Peninsula have now surged into massive waves. The Exaltus schemes are also slowly starting to surface. However, the true purpose and mastermind behind it all remain shrouded in fog. At a time when various factions are clashing in the shadows, we are in urgent need of a trusted force that can help break through this deadlock.
Ja,
Perhaps
das-
Obo Squad is
die Force
precisely
ist
the
geführt
key we
von-
need to resolve this. So let's welcome our guests from Obo
Section
Squad,
6.
Captain Magus and her
Ich weiß
squad
nicht, das
members
Obo Squad.
Orphe and Seed.
Hello, proxies. I'm Orphe.
And I'm the captain of Obel Squad. You can call me Magus.
I'm Mobile's heavy weapons specialist, Seed. Yahoo!
Awesome. Now, let's review our first bit of exclusive
Na gut.
intel.
Warning. Tampering with the
Das, was mich am
self-defense
meisten
system is
interessiert, der
strictly
Trailer selber.
prohibited. Warning.
I have to be stronger. If I just get stronger. Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
The proxy has my witness. I give you my word.
Obo Squad, get ready.
Better start digging
Da kommt's
graves.
dir.
Order received. Increasing firepower output.
Here comes the big one. The senior's got to
Ich meine, der Mech schaut eh nicht so aus, wie er ausschauen soll, aber da kam's dir.
What's that line again? One shot, one kill.
Ich habe mich eigentlich auf einen ziemlich coolen Mech
Seed
gefreut und
Senior
das ist nicht
promised
das, was ich
me
mir
he'd come
gewünscht
back
habe.
if I got stronger.
I just wanted to go on a journey with her. To prove that the heart is real. You're willing to help me?
Captain and I got this. Target the weak spot. Covering fire.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Obel just to dance to someone else's tune.
Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus! Aren't you the one who saved me from despair? Answer me.
The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
Your mission ends here. See?
You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll
Leute,
never
die packen
become the
Fuß nur
only
wieder wegzeigen.
Krampus.
I believe in my dear children.
Wir bleiben so sauber.
They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Welcome back. In the previous version story, though Proxies defeated the Exaltists alongside friends from Yunhui Summit and Spook Shack, putting an end to Porce Lumex's evil deeds, the situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula remains
Falsches
turbulent,
verstanden.
with both covert and overt conflicts between factions within,
Friends und ich
while
hab jetzt
outside, we have
Franz
miasma
verstanden.
sweeping through the hollow.
Nicht so, wer ist Franz?
That's when the
Von dem weiß
defense
ich noch
force
nichts.
chooses to involve themselves in the chaos. Will this
Hat ein paar
calm
Sekunden
the
gedauert.
turbulent sea or stir the swelling waves even more? Obo Squad, could you reveal exactly what the Defense Force's goals and plans are with their excursion into Wi-Fi Peninsula this time?
The primary objective of this operation is to neutralize the Exaltist threat. And also, that's about all I remember from the briefing. Morphe, no need to memorize the mission briefing. Simply get to the mission location and make sure every moving target stops moving. Do you care about how many potato chips are in the bag when you eat them?
Your explanations really didn't explain anything at all.
Wie sie sieht, darstellen, hat sie nur
Okay.
2 Gehirnzellen.
How about Captain Magus? Is there any more
Ein
intel you can give us
UFO-Charakter
on
mit
this
2
Defense Force
Gehirnzellen. Genau das,
operation?
was wir alle haben
Operation
wollten.
this time is
Also ich
organized by
zumindest.
Major General Lorenz, with Colonel Isolde personally leading us into battle.
Solange Soll
Colonel Isolde
irgendwann
and I
spielbar
are
wird,
old
ist alles
friends.
okay. Sollten
I
sie
didn't
sie in
think we'd
diesem
get
Patch
another
oder so
chance to
aber
fight
killen oder
alongside
sowas in
one
der Richtung,
another so long
kündige
after
ich jetzt
the
schon
fall
an,
of
höre
the
ich zu
old
ZZZ
capital.
Zero
Apart
spielen
from
auf.
eliminating the
Weil dann bin
Exaltist
ich echt
remnants,
angepisst.
we've also gained some special intelligence that makes it seem that this threat Wi-Fi Peninsula is facing isn't as simple as
Aufhören
it
werde ich vielleicht
seems.
nicht, aber ich
But regardless, as a soldier,
bin nicht einverstanden
all those
mit dem
poisoning
Design
the
von
city with
Orphan.
their evil.
So gar nicht,
But
gar
the
nicht.
scum who choose to aid them,
Umso mehr ich davon sehe, umso
my
schlimmer
blades
wird's.
will consume them all.
Calm down, Captain Magus. Don't burn down the interview venue. You should save your firepower for our missions, Captain.
Sounds like this mission is
Seltsam,
more
dass der Schwanz
complicated
ein
than it
Eigenleben
appears on the
hat.
surface. Maybe
Und reden
we'll
kann,
uncover
das
some
sollte ein
hidden
Accessory sein
truths.
und nicht irgendeine
Also, I
eigene.
heard this time you'll have a
KI oder was
special
auch immer
holo
es ist
guest
jetzt da.
consultant on board for your operation, the famous proxy Phaethon. I'm curious to
Aber-
see if you all will get along.
I've actually been
Allein,
really
dass die so
looking
redet
forward
und
to working
Augen
with
hat,
Phaethon.
das ist so
After all,
seltsam und ich bin
both
so
Soldier
und
11
passt
and
sowas nicht
Trigger
zum restlichen
have
Spiel
nothing but
dazu.
good things to say about them. But I don't think Captain Magus was a fan of them.
Let's just say I do have my doubts about people who operate in the shadows. I hope they have the skill and resolve to keep up with Ogle Squad.
Captain's too strict. The proxy bears the scent of my kind, so I really like him.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
It's a bit hard to describe. Kind of like wandering spirits versus vicious specters. Seed's thought process is as unfathomable as always.
Though this operation appears to be full of danger and mystery, it seems it's helped Obo Squad and Phaethon grow closer. As for what sort of threat the Exaltists pose and who the mastermind is, Proxies can play the version 2.2 main story Do Not Go Gentle into that good night to find out. Speaking of, this interview's gone on for a while now, but Mr. Siege Sr. hasn't said a thing. I hope I'm not making him uncomfortable with my questions.
Shh. That's because Seed Sr. is sleeping. He's been asleep for a few years now.
I see.
There's so much that needs to be taken care of.
Oh? Have you run into any trouble, Captain Magus?
Her biggest trouble is sitting right across you.
I can't understand a single word Miss C
Okay,
just
es
said.
kriegt wirklich alle
It's her
Zustände
own
mit
special
sie.
version of Bang Boo speech. To be honest, Trigger's the only one who can sometimes decode it. Most of the time, we have no idea what's on Seed's mind. After the situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula settled down, Because of what happened with Seed Senior, she built her own Hollow Zero safe house and now shuts herself away all day. And she doesn't tell us anything.
Seed is an orphan that Seed Senior found in Hollow Zero. Seed Senior has been acting as her guardian all this time. Now that Seed Senior is, let's say, asleep, it's our duty to take care of her and help her uncover the mysteries of her past.
It seems the important duty of taking care of Miss Seed has been passed on to Captain Magus.
Seed gives me a headache sometimes. I don't even know where to begin. But there is someone who we can trust, who can get on the same wavelength as Seed, and whom she feels close to that might be able to help.
Aha, let me guess. You asked Phaethon for help, right? Well, we welcome all proxies to come and experience the agent story, Flora of the Blooming Valley,
Jemand, der
in
sich
a
auf
new
sie einlassen
version.
kann, der
Uncover the
sehr
story
klug
behind
und so
Seed
ist sie.
Senior
Und du
and
meinst
take a look
Phaethon.
into Seed's inner world. Meanwhile,
Weiß es
there are
nicht
plenty more stories
ansatzweise-
about Seed waiting to be told outside of the game. So stay tuned to our official
Sollen wir
social
mal
media.
weiterreden?
Next, let's check out our 2 Obel Squad members' combat prowess. First up is the S-rank electric attack agent Seed. With the modifications made by this young genius mech engineer, the Seed Senior mech boasts immense firepower capabilities. Seed also excels at coordinating with other attack agents to dominate the battlefield. In combat, Seed selects the attack character with the highest attack stat as her partner, or as she calls it, her vanguard. When the Vanguard unleashes an EX special attack, Seed enters the Onslaught state, increasing her attack and crit damage. When Seed uses an EX special attack, her Vanguard will enter the Direct Strike state, increasing their attack and crit damage. When both Onslaught and Direct Strike states are active at the same time, Seed and her Vanguard can additionally trigger the Besiege effect. This effect further increases both characters' damage, making their coordinated attacks even more overwhelming. In addition, the energy Seed and her Vanguard spend while fighting on the front lines will be used to replenish Seed's mech's steel charge. At the same time, the damage Seed deals on field also restores energy for her Vanguard and steel charge for herself, strengthening the continuous damage capabilities of the whole squad.
Seed Senior and I have more than enough firepower to cover you.
Spending much of her time with machines, Seed prefers to fight with her steel wheels and floating turrets. When encountering a difficult enemy, she'll summon Seed Senior for a deadly counterattack. Then, upon consuming a certain amount of steel charge to charge Seed Senior, he'll execute an additional skill with 2 powerful hits, dealing massive electric damage. With enough energy, press the EX special attack button to have the mech enter flight mode, firing a barrage of missiles at enemies with a charged mech punch as the finishing move. In combat, Seed can act as the main attacker using heavy attacks from her mech and the area firepower from her EX special attack to suppress enemies. When decibels reach maximum, she pilots her mech into the sky and bombards enemies on the ground, dealing high-frequency electric damage while restoring steel charge. Without sufficient decibels, switch a squad mate in for support, and as they unleash their EX special attack to deal a burst of damage, they'll also replenish steel charge for Seed's next steely punch.
Most of the time, Seed is quite the reliable partner.
Mit einem anderen
And other
Attack
times,
Character.
Seed's even more reliable.
You're not
Wenn ich keine
wrong,
Attack
considering
Characters gern
both
spiele,
yet.
ist mir das
Meanwhile,
wurscht.
as Obel Squad's captain, the S-rank fire attack agent, Orphe and Magus have even greater coordination in battle. When teammates attack enemies, Orphe and Magus will use their special attack to aid them and accumulate bottled heat. With enough energy, they'll use their EX special attack to support teammates while gaining bottled heat. Note
das
that
gleiche
when
wie
bottled
Trigger, nur
heat
für Attack
reaches a
Characters.
certain threshold, you can hold EX special attack to have Captain
Why?
Magus consume bottled heat and fire a continuous laser
Haltet ihre
forward,
Augen
which
zu.
grows even more powerful after a while. While firing the laser, parry enemies directly and increase power while becoming invulnerable.
Defeating the enemy requires the most efficient tactics.
Im
As
Teamfight
the
wird auch
captain always
draußen.
says, the longer you wait, the riskier the plan.
When Orphe and
Oh, da
Magus
ist sie
hit
sogar
enemies
hingefallen.
with skills that consume bottled heat, all squad mates enter the zeroed in state, gaining an attack boost. When squad mates use aftershocks in the zeroed in state, the duration of their zeroed in state is extended. If
mit
there are
Aftershock
stun or
kompatibel.
support agents in the squad, zeroed in also lets agents
Krieger
ignore a
mit-
portion of enemy defense with their aftershocks.
Dieser
That's
Andy
tactical
zusammenarbeitet.
strategy.
Strike their weakness.
In combat, first half other squad mates attack the enemy, with Orphe and Magus supporting from the sidelines while building up bottled heat. After getting enough bottled heat, bring Orphe and Magus back to the field to unleash their laser beam, scorching enemies continuously and sending the whole team into zeroed-in state. If you have enough decibels, press ultimate, and Orphe and Magus will leap into the air, continuously firing a laser to suppress the enemy while triggering a quick assist. On responding to their summons, their dance with fire will have its duration extended, meaning longer-lasting lasers.
Flames of vengeance burn! 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 Burn everything to the ground!
Calm down, Captain!
It's also worth mentioning that the higher Orphe and Magus' initial energy regen, the more attack provided by Zeroed In.
Captain and I are the best duo after all.
Though my guidance played an important role, I can't deny that Orphe is an outstanding soldier.
In addition, as an exemplary soldier, Ambi is currently undergoing intense confidential training. I have no doubt that Soldier Zero Ambi will soon activate her inner potential, stealing the spotlight and showing off her much improved prowess. At the same time, there are also other skilled members of Obo Squad honing their talents to deal with the threats hidden in the hollows.
Speaking of outstanding soldiers, we have another in Mercury.
Little Colby. Though Mr. Mercury is small and round like Mr. Z, it drives a tank into battle to assist us.
Even the
It can
penguin.
even turn into a missile and blast enemies to bits, dealing fire damage.
Tactical strategy.
Infantry tank synergy.
Okay, the penguin.
Well then, Mr. Z, do you have what it takes to become an outstanding soldier yourself?
Actually, compared to being on the front lines, I think I'm better suited as an intel officer. Speaking of intel, the new version will also have a new Bangbu called Excalibur. Before attacking,
ist auch
it'll
toll.
try and pull the secret sword from the
Der
stone.
gefällt mir sogar noch
If it
besser.
fails, it'll just use the whole thing as a hammer. If it succeeds, it'll draw the sword to slash enemies.
I think it'll be easier to pull the sword out if it yells its move names.
It isn't voice activated. It's a legendary secret sword.
So my method is a no-go? Aw, I was just thinking of names for its moves.
Though, when there's a Rupture character in your squad, Excalibur will have a 100% success rate at pulling the sword from the stone. After all that combat intel, I'm sure our proxies are already looking forward to the new version. Without further ado, let's get into the signal search info. In the first half of 2.2, proxies can obtain the agent seed from the exclusive channel Tier Forged Blossoms and the S-rank W-engine Cordis Germana from the W-engine channel Dissonant Sonata. The paddle effect from equipping it suits Miss Seed perfectly.
Proxy, let's wrap this battle quickly so we can go do something more fun.
In the second half, proxies can obtain the S-rank agent Orphe and Magus and S-rank W-engine Bellicose Blaze from the exclusive channel Wrathborn Duo and the W-engine channel Dazzling Choir. Let's see how it looks.
If anyone dares to try and start trouble with you,
Vielleicht
Proxy,
liegt es auch nur
they'll have
hauptsächlich
to
an der
answer to my
Ausdrucksweise.
50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade lasers.
I'll do my best too, to make sure Magus doesn't burn everything.
In addition, there are also reruns in version 2.2. In the first half, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Trigger and S-rank W-engine Spectral Gaze. Meanwhile, in the second half, S-rank agent Evelyn and S-rank W-engine Heartstring Nocturne
Das heißt,
will be available.
Den ganzen
Our
Patch
other
habe ich
reliable Obo Squad member
eigentlich
Mercury
nichts
will
gefunden,
also
wie
be
es ausschaut.
joining us this version. Proxies can
Trigger
select
und
and obtain
ich schon
Mercury
hab.
as the Raid Up Bangbu in the Bangbu channel.
You can contact us through Colby if you need.
Meanwhile, the other A-rank Bangbu Excalibur can be obtained for free via completing event missions. Don't miss out! There are also all new avatars in the new version. Take a look. In addition, proxies can unlock Seed and Orphe and Max's Trust in version 2.2 and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
If you're ever feeling down, send me a signal. I'll sneak away from training to come find you.
Hey, I'm right here. But if you do have any free time, you can come hang out with Orphe and take her to see the world outside of the military.
If I sneak out, Captain Magus will probably just happen to enter self-diagnostic mode and fall asleep again.
It seems you've all built a solid foundation of trust with Phaethon. And when that trust meets certain requirements, proxies can unlock new dynamic wallpapers. Take a look. In addition, version 2.2 will also have check-in events, where proxies can obtain a total of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Remember to log in and claim them.
This interview's gone on for so long, it feels like my mouth's smoking.
I'll get you some nitro fuel-flavored maintenance oil right away.
Then I'll grab the redemption code for everyone.
Let's shut down for a bit.
Und ein Redemption Code Oversquad.
Welcome back. Next, let's take a look at what fun and interesting things are happening around New Eridu.
Ooh, I've got one. This year's
Okay, jetzt
combat
kommen wir zu den
bamboo
Events. Das ist das
assessment is
Einzige, was
about
mich
to
jetzt wirklich
begin.
noch
I
interessiert.
love watching all the little bamboo train.
But it feels awful when you lead Bamboo to failure. Ooh, like going on a roller coaster 16 times after drinking a ton of nitro fuel.
So Miss Seed is the one assisting with the assessments this time then? Don't fret over the low pass rate, because it's time for our proxy to shine. Participate in the version event Band of Brave Bamboo to continue riding your Bamboo coaching legend. In the assessment, proxies need to deploy different types of bamboo to stop the Ethereal Soul, just like last time. Each type of bamboo has its own skill and mechanics. Upgrade bamboo at the right time to further improve their combat prowess.
Gerade zu erinnern, ob mir das der
They
Tower
really want to
Defense
fight on the
Event
battlefield.
gefallen hat oder
Your
nicht.
assessment of this level is far from enough.
Right. That's why this assessment will be more complex and challenging than ever before. Apart from new maps and enemies, new mechanics like bushes and miasma have also been added. As the assessment progresses, new bamboo and stronger buffs will be unlocked, giving proxies more
Also das haben
strategic
sie scheinbar mehr
options.
ausgearbeitet.
With
Das
the
ist schon mal ein
proxy's
guter
help,
Anfang.
this assessment will be as easy as ketchup on cake.
Das,
So
ich das
then,
jetzt
what's the reward for
ich
eating the
versuche gerade zu
cake?
erinnern, wird
Right.
mir scheinbar einfach
Helping
nicht
the
gut im
Defense
Gedächtnis
Force
geblieben.
locate
Also weder
outstanding
positiv noch
bamboo is a
negativ.
huge task, so the compensation is sure to satisfy. After completing specific stages in the event, proxies can obtain the new A-rank bamboo, Excalibur, and Polychrome rewards.
Right. Speaking of assessments, Seed, have you completed your simulated training assessment?
Let me guess. That means yes, I'm all done.
You can't get out of this one by speaking bamboo. I'll personally coach you through the rest of your training plan.
In addition to Captain Magus, the proxies will also help you collect data. If you're ready, head to the version event Problem Soldier Bootcamp. In the simulation training this time, Seed or Orphe and Magus will fight enemies on a special battlefield. In combat, heading enemies will create a knockback effect, send enemies into the electric fence on the borders of the battlefield to defeat them faster.
You don't always fight alone on the battlefield. Use strategies and the environment wisely to claim victory.
As you progress through the simulation training, special enemies that can collide with other enemies upon being knocked back, explosive gas tanks, and other new mechanics will appear. Use your techniques to send enemies flying into each other and clear the field. This will make the battle environment even more complex to properly test the upper limits of your squad's
Ich wollte jetzt
capabilities.
gerade sagen, meine
Sounds super
Designprobleme könnte man einfach fixen,
Such
indem man
fun
Magus
training
aus
should
der
be left to
Gleichung
Soldier
rausnimmt
11
und
and
einfach
trigger.
einen mechanischen Schwanz
Remember,
draus macht
Seed,
und Seed
don't even
Junior
think
entfernt
of
und
getting
einfach
someone to do it for you.
With
Senior
Captain
als
Magus around,
als
it
Charakter
doesn't
hernimmt.
seem like Miss Seed
Aber
can
stimmt
get
nicht
out of
ganz,
this
weil
one.
Orphe's
After
Animations müssen
successfully
auch
completing the
angepasst werden.
training, don't forget to claim polychromes and other rewards.
By the way, does anyone know what Mercury has been busy with recently? I rarely ever see it if we're not on a mission.
Colby's like a disco ball in the middle of the room.
Anyone got a translation?
I do. Actually, Mercury has managed to become the talk of the town recently in bamboo circles thanks to his peculiar experiences. But not everyone had so many cool stories to share. I heard that there was this cryboo who asked proxies for help to talk to an avocado at a party, and the topic? Well, it's the HIA's newest event, Spotlight Showdown.
Just to make small talk at offline gatherings? They should just use the strategies I devised for Orphe. Advanced Chit Chat Part 3.
Model-Event
Date
oder was?
Night Rendezvous Part 1.
Magus, there was no such thing.
Back to the mission. In this event, proxies can experience different themed battles every day with different buffs. In addition, there are 2 stage difficulties proxies can challenge. During the event, there will also be special offensive stages where proxies can only use specific agents to fight powerful bosses. After completing these battles, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards.
Apart from combat, are there any other interesting events?
Of course! In the new version, Paige is preparing a rave at Reverb Arena, but it quickly becomes evident that they need more people to help out.
If she calls the video store or Swabian Temple, she might find some help.
A brilliant idea, Miss Seed. Summoning Proxy Phaethon to participate in the version event Rhythm Rave will really get the party vibing. In the event, proxies need to press the music equipment at the right time to get the beat of the music in time with the rhythm. The more hits, the higher the rating for the stage.
Der schaut lustig
Isn't this
aus.
sung by Miss
Zumindest mal.
Astra Yao?
That's right! All the songs Paige put together for this party are total classics. I trust everyone will recognize them when they hear them. In addition, you can get a name card and polychromes for completing the event.
Orphe, next time we get a break, I'll let you go to the rave. Just remember to get me earmuffs.
Yay! I mean, roger that, Captain.
Speaking of, I also have something fun to share.
Geile Zustände.
I can't believe I can understand that. So you're saying that you're going treasure hunting after the program ends? Oh, so Miss Seed also saw that ad. Right. The treasure hunting ad said that whoever collects all the secret treasures can have one wish granted by ZZZ Studio with the value of up to 1 million dennies. In the new version event, Enna Treasure Hunt, proxies will start on this treasure hunting journey with Ellen and a Wanderer Boo.
1 million dennies! That should be enough to buy plenty of limited edition Crimson Lotus Tyrant figures, right?
If you dare spend your dennies on something like that, I'll become a Crimson Lotus Tyrant.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Finding these treasures will take quite a bit of effort. In the event, proxies need to use clues from photos to locate the treasures, take photos to record, and collect them. As for what interesting stories will arise from this, see for yourselves once the event begins, proxies. In addition, apart from polychromes, this event has 3 collectibles that proxies can choose from as a reward. You can choose any one collectible you like after completing the event, and the remaining unchosen collectibles will be available at ZZZ Studio right after. Those interested can go and redeem them there. Apart from finding these treasures, there's another way to get your wish granted. Pray to the great sea god.
Is Mr. Z okay? Why so dramatic all of a sudden? But would that really work? Can I wish for a limited edition figurine?
My wish is to ignite the sea with flames.
Why not participate in a new version event,
Warum so
Wish
One-
Bottle Adrift, and try it out for yourself to see if it works? During the event, proxies can gain a Wish Bottle for the first time they log in and consume that each day. Write down your wishes in the Wish Bottle and throw it into the sea, praying for the sea god's response. After throwing a set amount of Wish Bottles, proxies can collect corresponding polychrome rewards.
zerstören würde.
I'll carefully write down my wish, just like I carefully water my flowers.
Was machen sie zusammen mit Sendung?
In the new version, Shuyu Defense Critical Node and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates.
This time, not only are there new enemies for proxies to challenge, there will also be a preset config function that'll let proxies swap teams far more conveniently.
New commissions have also come in for routine cleanup, with Dawn's Bloom and Moonlight Lullaby drive discs as rewards. Complete the commissions to obtain them. In addition, routine cleanup and combat simulation double reward events will also be back.
Ooh, time to boost your combat prowess.
That's right, Miss Seed. As we build new Eridu, there's not just new content. Renovations to previously released content have also been ongoing.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
First, optimizations to Suibian Temple management. In the new version, proxies will no longer be sent elsewhere after entering the shop when checking where to obtain
Halleluja, das war
resources
mühsam.
on the
Ich meine,
management
ich bin schon fertig,
interface.
dementsprechend ist
Exiting
es
the
nicht
interface will take you straight back to Suibian Temple. At the same time, when purchasing resources at Good Goods, the list will fix on showing the resources you're currently purchasing. The order will no longer get messed up from being refreshed when you exit.
Great! That'll make it easier to locate resources I need to keep things running smoothly.
Other changes are also coming to the management gameplay. In the craft menu, craftable items will be more clearly marked. When assigning craft bamboo, the bamboo that can most efficiently craft the corresponding item will also be displayed first.
So sending out the top-ranked bamboo is the most
Alles
efficient strategy.
nicht schlecht. Aber
That's
das kriegt mir
right.
schon ein bisschen
Are there any changes to discoveries?
Yep. For those still
Ich weiß
working
nicht,
on
wie weit
restoring
die
the
meisten
temple,
sind.
items that
Ich
meet the
bin
requirements for
wohl
discovery will be pinned at the top of the list. And upon unlocking the refinement
fertig,
function at
fertig
level
geladen.
35, the discovery interface will open directly to the
Ich habe
refinement
auch
tab.
alle Sachen gekauft, nämlich schon
sounds like
dazwischen.
things are getting
Außer die
simplified.
Standard, was so wie
That's
mehr
correct.
Kräfte
In
und
addition,
Ressourcen oder
when
sowas in der
proxies
Richtung.
finish restoring Suibian Temple and reach level 45, the notification mark for undeployed adventure squads and shelves with no stock will no longer bother you on the primer tab
Yes.
of the compendium.
Yes!
Perfect for
Das ist das, was ich mir am meisten
In
gewünscht habe.
fact, optimizations are being worked on for other such notifications too. You'll get to see them soon. Apart from Suibian Temple, the shortcut wheel's range of interaction has been expanded. Proxies can locate what they need faster. Map Trust event display has also been optimized. Now, when you want to see which agents are in a certain area, you no longer need to open that area up to check the details. Instead, you can check agent locations directly from the map location list.
Auch gut.
This function can be disabled via the icon filter as well. The choice is in your hands, proxies. Not only that, but the quick travel system will also display the agents at each location.
Which means it'll make it easier for proxies to find me.
Well, you're not wrong. In addition, trust events have been upgraded to allow proxies to first choose which of the siblings to go for quality time or hangout invite. Meanwhile, the agent interface now has a hide button that can be used to hide agents you don't work with.
A cleaner interface makes things more convenient.
Apart from these interface optimizations, we've added a W-engine recommendation function too. That way, proxies can check other players' equipment choices and
Auch
substitutes.
gut. Alles gute
Implementing a
Änderungen.
flexible array of tactics is key to victory.
With more items to collect, the display stand is getting an expansion too. In the new version,
Oh.
you'll be able to place 20 collectibles.
A display stand that can hold 20
Immerhin, mehr
items at
Display.
once.
Margus,
How awesome is that?
bitte.
Reporting! I don't have one, Captain.
All right, I got it. I'll get you one if you do well in our next special training.
I really don't need one, Captain.
Now that we're nearing the end, we have even more good news to announce.
Okay.
Zenless Zone Zero and Razer are collaborating to launch a set of peripherals themed around the great Miss
Alles wahrscheinlich schon
Hoshimi Miyabi,
ausverkauft, soweit ich
including a
das
mouse,
mitbekommen habe.
keyboard, mouse mat, and gaming chair.
Das Soundsetting ist nett, aber das ist kein Problem an meine krassen mechanische Tastatur. Und ich will nicht wissen, ob das so ist. Das Einzige, was ich gesagt habe, was mich interessiert hat, wäre die Maus und die ist ausverkauft. Soweit ich das mitbekommen habe.
Now, cut through chaos. The Razer and Zenless Zone Zero collaboration set is available for pre-order today on the Razer official site.
Ja,
Stay
die-
tuned to our social media for more details and the newest intel. That's all for today's interview. Thank you, you three, for coming.
4. Don't forget about Seed Senior.
All done.
Last but not least, thank you, proxies, for watching the Zenless Zone Zero special program. For more stories
Also,
about
ich muss
our
mir nicht
4
danken.
guests,
Ich hab
let's
das Gefühl, das
experience them
war-
together on September 4th. with
Okay, es hat
version
mich überzeugt,
2.2
was
of
ich auf jeden
Zenless Zone
Fall
Zero. Do not
in
go
dieser Season
gentle
nicht mache,
into
nämlich
that good
Polen,
night.
die Charaktere. So, fassen wir nochmal kurz zusammen meine Meinung. Ich weiß, ich war jetzt relativ negativ in diesem Video. Die positiven Sachen waren definitiv die Anpassungen am Schluss, aber ich kann einfach mit den beiden Charakteren nicht, gar nicht, komme ich klar damit. Original haben sie geteased einen riesigen Mech, der cool designt ist. Jetzt schaut er nicht mehr cool aus. In-game schaut er einfach nicht mehr ansatzweise mehr so cool aus. Dann haben sie Seed Junior angebaut. Ein Mädel mit einem IQ von 5 gefühlt. Mit Uwo-Sprache und Füßen überall nur im Gesicht. Scheinbar. Und aus einer coolen Dämonin haben sie ein unsicheres Mädchen gemacht, dessen Schwanz ein Eigenleben hat und alles niederbrennen will. Weiß ich nicht. Definitiv beides nicht meine Charaktere. Ich bin extra enttäuscht von den beiden Charakteren. Jetzt so, nachdem ich noch mehr von ihnen gesehen habe. Mir hat das schon gereicht in der vorigen Version und alle, die mich kennen, wissen, dass ich von den Designs nicht überzeugt war. Aber das hat jetzt mit dem Gameplay, was man jetzt gesehen hat und allem drum und dran. Nein. Nein. Das ist genau nicht das, was ich mir in Sanderson Zero gewünscht habe. Ich hätte gern, wie gesagt, ich weiß nicht, wie ich das beschreiben soll. Das macht mich wirklich schon traurig, dass die Charaktere so sind, wie sie sind. Aber okay. Ja, wie haben euch die Charaktere gefallen? Wahrscheinlich besser als mir, vermute ich mal. Schauen wir mal, was Version 2.3 bringt. Ansonsten, wenn ihr mich live sehen wollt, ihr könnt gerne mit mir über Sanderson Zero plaudern oder auch über andere Spiele. Ich bin immer live Montag, Dienstag, Donnerstag und Samstag ab 21 Uhr. Schaut auch vorbei. Die Links sind in der Description und ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Tag und Abend. Also, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye, bye.